And we're back. Welcome to another episode of United States of Arsenal. I know you've missed us. It's been a while. We've been busy with some life stuff. Ernie, congrats on the baby, bro.
That's
First
all you,
one.
bro. That's all
It's a
you.
big step, big milestone, man. I'm happy for you, bro. But no, man. Ernie's back. Obviously, we got the main man. You got the top two here. We're just here to talk about some Arsenal. Ernie, what's up, man? Tell them about life.
Hey, life's been life, man. It's been busy. It's been hectic, but we're back. Arsenal's back. Back 5 points clear, top of the league. You know what we do. You know what we do.
Yep, exactly. For a little bit there, though, I don't know about you, bro, but I was getting a little scared, right? I was getting a little nervous. We lost the game against Everton, and then we went and we just drew blanks against Brentford. What were you thinking? How were you feeling during those two?
I mean, the Everton game was a perfect storm. New manager, Sean Dyche, at Goodison Park. You know that's our bogey. And
Right.
we drop points, we lose. We got outran, outplayed, just out muscled in every single way. It wasn't too good. What do you think about that Everton game?
Bro, I don't think I've been so disappointed in my team this year. Like exactly what you were saying. It wasn't like we were outplayed. I mean, I think we had like 70% possession. We passed the ball like 600 times. It's just they did the little things right and we didn't. And the goal that was scored, right, it was like 2 minutes after the Jorginho substitution, corner, and it's just like, yeah, it was just not good. I had a feeling something like that was going to happen, especially with Sean Dyche. I remember when he was at Burnley, always playing against them, every one of those games were tight. And I was just like, bro, I can't stand this dude. I didn't think we were going to lose. I thought, if worst comes to worst, we're going to get a point out of it. But yeah, I think I turned it off in like the 85th minute. And I was just like, I can't watch this shit. This shit's bogus, man.
Yeah. That's the thing with this new Arsenal team is like, even when we're playing so poorly, you still think you could just grind out a result. Like I still had that belief during that game too, but Onana was amazing, man. That game,
bro.
he was everywhere. So
Yeah,
it really was the perfect storm. Yeah.
Even defensively, Everton just looked like they were ready for it, bro. And like the thing that I hate is seeing Mopai win. Fucking can't stand that, dude.
I hate him.
Yeah. And then we went to Brentford. Actually, Brentford came here, right?
Yeah.
That was the home game.
Mm-hmm.
And we're thinking, all right, don't worry, we're gonna bounce back. We're gonna get these 3 points. And kind of a little bit of the same thing, like just a little flat, a little tired. Shaka's been having some disappointing performances. Odegaard was kind of missing in that one. It just looked like that was going to be the downfall, right? And every non-Arsenal fan on Twitter was
they were licking their lips. They were rubbing their hands together. Man. They were loving it. They were loving it.
Yep.
They were waiting for the elephant to fall, finally.
Right. How did you feel about that Brentford game?
I mean, Brentford is a very good team. They've gone away to City, got a result. Chelsea, they've beaten some big teams. Man United in the beginning of the season. So, like, it was a tough game. You already knew how Brentford was going to set up. They were going to sit back. They were going to counter. I was very surprised that Saliba was just getting bullied by Ivan Toney, because I remember in the first game when we played him at Brentford, Saliba held Toney like pretty well, I thought. But at home, I don't know what happened. Like Ivan Toney just won everything. I don't know what was going on.
Well, I think with Saliba, so remember when we signed Saliba, 2 years ago, and he came out and said he thought oh, okay, they spent 35, 40 mil on me. I'm just going to walk into this team. Yeah. Right. And then Arteta came and he was just like, nah, bro, you're on the bench. And he was just like, whoa, wait, what? And he's like, that was a reality check. But I really wanted to play and needed to play. So then he sent me to Marseille, and, he's like, thank God he did, and all this stuff and blah, blah, blah. And then he wins youngest player of the year, defender of the year there, comes to the Premier League, and he's on pace to win defender of the year, youngest player of the year here. And then he goes to the World Cup, plays 5 minutes total, and I think his confidence got shot again because he hasn't really been the same since the World Cup. So I could tell. I think he's like a confidence player for sure. And Ivan Toney is just like, dude, I might go to jail in the week, so I'm just gonna fucking play. Who knows? But yeah, I think what really pissed me off that game was the whole VAR shit where the dude, my man, the ref says, I forgot to draw the line. I'm sorry, like
That's
know what
unbelievable.
I mean? Like that shit.
It's truly unbelievable because in any other job in the whole entire world, if you forget to do your job, you're gonna get repercussions. So
right, and he did though. I mean, he did. Yeah. He left. He got fired, aka
Fair
left.
enough.
I mean, but it's just it's tough, bro. Because like those were huge 2 points, and the fact that it happened in like the 75th, 76th minute or something like that. Like it was late.
It was late
in the game. Yeah, it's just a heartbreaker. But
what's crazy about that scenario though?
What's that?
Offsides in that one play. There was 2 offsides in that one play. There was an offside.
The first one was hard to tell, right? Because you had Gabriel there, and it's like, you couldn't really tell. That one was like, it's too close to tell. It's like, even if I was a rep, I'd probably be like, I don't know, man. Just stay with whatever we called on the field. But that second one was like
crazy.
Blatant. Like
crazy.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we had the big one. I was nervous for the City game. What were you doing for the City game, bro?
Hey, I mean, I just had to take a little trip to the Emirates, Me and my brother, we took a trip to the Emirates. Just a little one, nothing special.
That's not bad. Yeah,
and I mean, the atmosphere, man. The atmosphere, it was electric for the whole game. It was electric. Everybody was – it was just one of the best experiences of my life. Like, I loved every second of it. Like, screaming. We were screaming the whole game. Everybody was up for it. I could tell the players were up for it. They wanted to win. But, I mean, it just didn't happen in the end. Right. One thing I would say is I have never seen a Man City team under Pep Guardiola counterattack before. And that's the first game I've ever seen them counterattack.
Oh, yeah.
They were counterattacking against us. That's ridiculous.
Right. Yep. We had 60+% possession. Yeah. That was the lowest possession he's ever had in the team. And yeah, I mean, it just showed, the levels that we're at. But also, the mistakes, the Tomiyasu mistake, the was it Gabriel mistake on the other one, or no, Trossard? Was it Trossard lost the ball in the midfield?
Yeah.
Zinchenko kind of had a mistake. Gabriel kind of had a mistake. Like, there's just too many mistakes, But oh well, like you played.
Ramsdale could have maybe done better on the second one.
Yeah. But I think that the hard part was offensively, like Eddie Nketiah had all those chances, man, and fucked them up.
Hey, Ruben Diaz though, he's not one to be played with. That he is a world class center back. He was marshaling Eddie Nketiah. Nketiah could have he was doing nothing that game.
Yeah,
Ruben Diaz he's different gravy, bro.
Yeah, but I mean, good things come out of losses. It showed that Ben White should be starting.
Yeah.
It also showed that Trossard should be starting and Martinelli should be starting. So since that loss, we bounced back, right? We had the Aston Villa thriller, the clutch ass Emi Martinez header to win us the game.
Thank you, Evie. Thank you.
For real, bro. Who's your boy? That Liverpool guy? The no way. Emi Martinez, who's still on the paycheck, scores the game-winning goal for him. It's just so funny, bro. I've been working on the accent. Pretty good, huh? Not bad.
That is not bad. That is not bad. You sound like Steven Gerrard.
Yeah, exactly. That game was insane. So remember Odegaard had the ball in the middle of the box, and Nketiah gave him the ball, and he just completely fucked it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, after that, I was just like, yeah, I'm done. Turned it off. I was like, I'm going to enjoy my weekend, bro. This is an early morning game. Like, I can't have this shit. Like, I'm good. Next thing you know, I get the notification where it's like, Jorginho goal. And I was like, oh, my God, what? Jorginho? And then it was like, JK, Emi Martinez own goal. I was like, wait, what the hell happened? And then I turned it on, and it was just going bonkers. And, like, as soon as I turned it on, that's when was it Martinelli? Yeah. Martinelli scored and put the dagger in. Basically, my man Selly, let's go. Yeah, but how do you feel about that Aston Villa game? Were you nervous? Did you think we were going to drop points again and that's it?
I mean, when it went 1-0, when we conceded the first goal, I was like, okay, that happens, and we brought it back to 1-1. I was like, okay, we're okay. We're gonna build on this. And when it went 2-1, that's when I started, to shit myself a little bit. I was like, whoa, let's not do this again. And what I hated was people were calling that win lucky. We had probably 70% of the ball and like 20 shots. It wasn't luck. It was
right.
I mean, yeah, I guess the way we scored at the end was lucky, and it was the 90th minute goal and stuff like that. Yeah, I guess that's a little bit of luck, but I mean, we were absolutely peppering the whole game. So we deserve something from that game. I don't understand why people are saying that's lucky. But yeah, I was scared. I was scared for sure. When it went 2-1, I was not in a good frame of mind. I was on the verge. I was on the verge of freaking out.
Did you see my man Fabio Vieira Selly the Martinelli goal, bro? My man chilling. Oh, bro, that was so funny. The bromance between them is insane.
I love it.
Yeah. Cool. And then what? Aston Villa, and then
we went away to Leicester. 1-0.
We went away to Leicester.
Should have scored more
in the beginning. In the beginning, a little closer than I wanted it to be. I thought, Man United just wiped the floor with them 3-0. I was like, okay, we could do the same. And just a dirty, rugged goal. Like,
we should have scored more, in my opinion. I think we completely played them off the park. Like, I'm pretty sure they have the lowest XG ever in the Premier League. Like, they had 0.01 XG that game. They created zero. Like, we completely played them off the park. It was just one of those days. Like, they were defending for their lives, basically.
Right.
Saka wasn't at his best, and and usually he's our difference maker. So if he's not performing,
I mean, Odegaard disappeared in that game too. Xhaka had a couple of crucial decisions to make and blew it. Martinelli had a couple of chances before he scored and just wasted them.
That was basically what was happening in all these games that we've been playing.
Yeah,
that we dropped points, especially against City. The amount of final balls that we just messed up. Xhaka had at least 2 or 3 that he could have played. Nketiah through. There was a Martinelli one that he could have played through, and he shot instead. It was just a final action that was messed up, and same with in the Leicester game as well.
Yeah, I agree. When Martinelli scored, though, bro, honestly, I almost died. I was like, my man was literally grabbing his knee, looked like he was about to cry. I thought he was done for.
Yeah.
I was like, oh no, that's not good.
Hey, that man Trossard, though, what an assist. What an assist. He is. What a signing, actually. Yeah.
The goal that they took off.
Oh my God. What do you think about that? What do you think about that?
I get it. I get it. I do. But then 5 minutes later, their center back drags Saka down. And nothing, bro. I'm like, come on, man.
I feel like the keepers get a little bit too much protection. I feel like you have to be a little bit stronger there.
Maybe other teams' keepers, bro. But last time we played Aston Villa, remember, goddamn Kamara,
grabbing Ramsdale like that.
Grabbed the shit out of Ramsdale. And then, do you remember Brentford last year? First game of the season, Brentford last year. How my man literally pushed Leno out the way when they scored the game-winning goal. It's just
so that's why I'm like, okay. I can understand, he's grabbing his hand a little bit, but then when it happens to our goalie, we don't get that same sort of benefit. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like Ward has to be stronger there. Oh,
hell yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, we know Ward's trash, bro. He wasn't even really complaining that much. He kind of went to the ref and was like, "Ref, you held me." And then he just got whatever, bro. My man. Fucking refs became FBI agents, bro, on VAR. They were just like,
hold up.
Right, for real, bro.
Hold on, let me.
Ben White's hand. We've done the DNA swap, and that is Ben White's sweat. And, but anyways.
He got his fingerprints on his glove.
Big one. Right, we had Everton. First 30 minutes during Everton, I was like, no, please, bro, not like this. And then Saka, holy shit, bro.
What a man.
That Saka goal.
What a player. Best
Yeah.
winger in the world. Don't talk to me about Rashford. I don't care about him. Best winger in the world, Bukayo Saka.
Mbappe? Mbappe?
If we count Mbappe as a winger, okay.
All
But
right. All right.
I consider Mbappe more as a striker, but best winger in the world at this moment is Bukayo Saka.
All
10
right,
goals,
yeah.
9 assists in the league. He does
Bro,
everything.
better than prime Messi, bro. Hands down. Yeah, that goal was just disgusting. Honestly, when he first hit it, I was like, my God, come on. And then I was like, oh shit, okay. And then the do you remember the second goal? They were showing the extra time because they time wasted like 4 minutes. They were just like 4 minutes. Next thing you know, Martinelli. I'm like, wait, what? Just what? And then they're like, oh, offside. And then they went to VAR. And in the beginning, like the commentators, whatever pundits were just like, yeah, this is gonna be offside. And then they like stop it, and they're like, oh wow, he's actually level with the ball. This is gonna stand. I was like, oh my God, please, I need it. My FBL team, bro. I captain Saka. I was like, come on, give me that.
You see what happens when you draw the lines, man. You see what happens when you draw the lines.
Yeah, exactly. Yep, that's exactly what happens. And then the second half was just cruise control, bro. We should have put like 6 more just in the second half.
Easily.
I hope we don't, because like we're 5 points ahead. Like if we lose to City and then we draw a game and they win, like we're level on points, but we're like 5 or 6 goals behind them. And I hope, I hope that shit doesn't come back to bite us. If
hey,
that's why
I'm expecting something big from Newcastle, man. I'm expecting something big from Newcastle.
Please,
just give me a tie. Just give me a result.
Just
give me something, Newcastle.
Fuck out of it. Time wasted, bro. I don't give a fuck.
Do exactly what they did against us, like at the Emirates. Yep. Do exactly that.
Yeah. Now we got this one, right? Bournemouth. We'll quickly kind of talk about it. They're not really great defensively. They played a back three. You got Saka on fire. You got Martinelli on fire. You got Jesus might possibly be in the squad now. Eddie Nketiah's hurt. So Trossard's going to start for sure. Does Fabio Vieira start?
That's a question. Does Thomas Partey start? That's another question. If he's fully fit, it has to be. It has to be. I actually,
maybe not against Bournemouth. You know what? Sit him out against Bournemouth. I have faith that Jorginho can do the business against Bournemouth. Bring him in last 20 minutes. Same thing. Emile Smith-Rowe, same thing. Bring him in last 20 minutes. Maybe you don't got to start him. Or if you do start him, like take him out 50, 60 minutes.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Like 3 now. But I have this weird feeling, bro. I just have this weird feeling that this game is going to be like a 2-1 game where like we're up 1-0. We fuck up a couple chances. They score a goal, and it's like 80th minute. We get a sneaky one, and we end up winning 2-1.
I don't know, because I watched City Bournemouth last weekend, and I mean City just overran them, and I think we can do the same thing.
Yeah, but that's what we thought about United and Leicester, and look at that.
True. I mean, the thing is with the Leicester game is like Leicester are a pretty good team in my opinion, because in that first half against United, they could have scored 2 or 3 in my opinion. I really thought 3-0 flattered United like a lot, to be honest. But like the way City played Bournemouth, I think we could do this same exact thing. I think we're the best team in the league, and I think we should be beating Bournemouth 2-3-0 for sure.
Yeah.
I want another clean sheet.
So what's your predictions for tomorrow then?
I'm saying 3-0. Clean sheet.
Okay.
Nice and easy game.
I'm saying 2-1. I have a feeling that the FA PGMOL or whatever how you say shit, bro, but they gave us one with that offside call goal. And I have a feeling like there might be, because here's the thing, bro, with games like that, like they're not gonna put people like Michael Oliver or Anthony Taylor, like them refs. Like they're gonna put this like ref that this is his 3rd game out of the championship, and like he's just. I still can't, like, bro. Remember that Southampton game where Jesus literally got elbowed and punched in the back. Martinelli got elbowed in the head. Jesus got rugby tackled in the box. Eddie Nketiah got like headbutted at the end. Like, bro, I was literally looking at that like, what the hell? Like, bro, what is
In a
that?
lot of the games that we drop points, there's been very questionable refereeing decisions. The Leeds
Right.
game, the Southampton game, the first United game. There's been some
Mhm.
very questionable decisions in a lot of those games, and I mean, referees have a big part to play. That's why a lot of people complain about the refereeing
Right.
is they can really change the result of a game, like how you saw in Brentford, how they don't
Yeah.
draw the lines and we tie the game instead of winning, and instead of being 5 points ahead, we would be 8 points ahead right now. So
Right. Yeah. It is what it is. I think like I said, against Bournemouth, I think that they're just gonna get some like shady pen call, and we're just
I
gonna
hope
have to
not.
overcome it. I think it's gonna be a 2-1 game. I want the clean sheet. I have Ben White on my FPL. I have Saka and Martinelli. Like, I'll take clean sheet points. But I just have a feeling that it won't go like that. Like 3-0, 4-0. Yeah.
Yeah,
Who do you
I'm
think?
the complete
So,
opposite. I'm the complete opposite. I
right,
think we're gonna win 3 or 4
right.
nil. I think we're gonna take the momentum from this Everton game and push even more,
Okay.
and really start to like hammer home teams again, like how we were doing at the beginning of the
So,
season.
so these 5 positions, tell me who do you think starts? Right back,
Ben White has to be
left back,
Zinchenko, no question about it.
holding mid.
That's up in the air. If Thomas Partey is 100% healthy, it has to be Thomas Partey for me. He has to play every single Premier League game, no matter what. So if he's
Okay.
100% healthy, Thomas Partey.
Okay. And then the 8 box to box.
Xhaka, it has to be Xhaka.
Okay. And then striker forward.
Trossard.
Okay. Yeah.
Are you
I
similar?
think no, I think Ben White's gonna start.
Yeah.
I also wouldn't be surprised if Tomiyasu does. Like it's Bournemouth. Like Ben White's been playing a lot. April's a month away. Like there's gonna be a lot of minutes. Like
We
but I
got
do
Europa
think
League
Ben
coming
White
up.
plays starts. I think Ben White starts. I think Zinchenko starts. I think Jorginho starts. I think Shaka starts. And I think Trossard starts. But I do think that Tomiyasu, Tierney, Vieira, and if Eddie Nketiah is fit, or Gabby Jesus if he's back, we'll definitely get minutes. And Emil Smith Rowe too.
How do you feel about letting go of Tierney in the summer? Because I've been seeing a lot of rumors about it. I've been seeing a lot about it.
I don't think he goes.
You don't think so?
No, because Tavares is not an Arsenal player.
Yeah.
I think Arteta wants a defending left back and he wants an offensive left back. And Tavares is an offensive left back, and so is Zinchenko. And I don't think Tavares is good enough on the ball to invert centrally anyways. Like he's more
Yeah.
like a give me the ball down the wing, like Danny Alves kind of shit. So I think we sell Tavares. I think Tierney stays as our backup. We're gonna have Champions League. We're gonna have FA Cup. We're gonna have Carabao. We're gonna have the Prem. Like there's gonna be a lot of competitions for Tierney to play in, and I think he stays and just accepts. Plus Zinchenko gets hurt all the time, bro. Like
Yeah, he is injury prone.
yeah, so like and Tierney is too though. So it's like both
True.
of them. Yeah, no, I think Tierney stays. Because we got Kiwior as the backup for Gabriel.
Yeah.
We have Holding as the backup for Saliba, and we have Tomiyasu as the backup for Ben White. Like, and you got Tierney as the backup for Zinchenko. Like, bring them into the next year. Let them all play Champions League. Like, Tierney wants to play Champions League, bro. He's not gonna leave Arsenal to go to Newcastle and not play Champions League. Like, he wants to play Champions League. I think that's just rumor shit. Like,
I mean, it is
Xhaka
kind of
is gonna
interesting.
resign.
It is kind of interesting just because, like, can Tierney do what Zinchenko does? No.
No,
Can he
but we
invert
don't
like
we don't
Zinchenko?
want.
That's what I'm saying. I said, can Tierney like invert like Zinchenko can, where he comes in the middle and he can spray a pass here, spray a pass there. So like that's where I'm kind of like thinking maybe Arteta could offload him in the summer and go for a different sort of
I think
profile.
Arteta would rather have. I think the Arteta would rather have both because Zinchenko can't overlap Martinelli.
True.
Zinchenko is not comfortable out wide, and you saw when it was just without Trossard, without Jesus, you saw Martinelli had to be a pitch line out wide winger, and he's not that. Like Martinelli's more like I want to get inside. You know what I mean? Do some business. So I think the fact that like Tierney overlaps. I think Arteta likes that to where he's like, all right, if it's not working with inverting Zinchenko and they're packed in the middle, then I'll just bring in Tierney and he's going to overlap and then he's going to create some space in the middle for me. Like shit like that. You know what I mean? I don't think Bologun comes back. I think if we sell him,
I would give him
like
a chance.
40, 50 mil.
I would give him a chance before we just sell him.
Nah, bro. I think Arteta has his people and he likes it. And he's just like, that's it. That's what we're going with. Yeah. So, I mean, the one spot that I see us upgrading is right wing, but, you know, we'll talk about that later during the summer and shit. Let's finish off the season. But,
true.
Yeah, Saka supposedly about to sign. Saliba looks like it's going in a good way right now.
Yeah, I saw Fabrizio say, like, he wants to stay and the talks are going good. So,
yeah.
Those are the big ones. Saka, Saliba, Martinelli, and it looks like they're all re-signing. So, I think we're set. We're set for a couple of years at least.
I hope so. Yep. Cool, man. That's it. I mean, that's all we got for you guys today. You know, we got a game tomorrow morning. For us at least, it'll be evening for some of y'all. But you know, it's every game now is a championship. Like it's a title game, in my opinion. We got to win every single one or get a result in every single one. 13 games left.
13 cup finals.
You know, if you win these next 6 where they're definitely winnable, like 5 or 6, if you win that, I think it's settled. You know what I mean? Like it's going to be ours. But you know, you never know. Like City are dogs, bro. They're going to hunt and they're going to go to the final week. So, you know, but that's all we got for you guys. This was your episode. I know you missed us. Don't worry. We're back. We're going to try to make more. Ernie just had a kid, bro. Look at him. Look. Does it look like he's been getting sleep? Like, let the man sleep. Yeah. So that's it, guys. Again, you know, follow me at Arteta's Black Sweater at CEO Soccer Gooner on Twitter. You know, let us know. Obviously, this is going to be on YouTube. Watch this shit on YouTube. Comment. Let us know how you guys feel. Who do you think, you know, is going to start against Bournemouth? Give us your lineup, you know, shit like that. Interact, you know. Ernie, you got anything, man?
No, I'm all good, man. Let's just pray to God we win tomorrow, and that's about it.
Yo, Ernie starts by saying we're about to get the 3-0, and then now he finishes off with saying, let's pray to God we're going to win this.
Inshallah.
Inshallah, bro. Yep, exactly. So, all right, guys. You guys enjoy your weekend. Let's enjoy that big dub, big 3 points tomorrow, and you know we'll probably do a United States of Arsenal space after the game tomorrow, hopefully, and you know maybe some of you guys can join that. So you guys have a good one and stay safe out there. All right.
See ya.
Deuces.